So, hi everybody. I hope you guys are doing really good. So, welcome to the GRE preparation made easy. Today is reading comprehension and it's day 4. Trainer is Mrs. Annapurna Murugan. These are the basic instructions that you have to follow during the session. Make sure you have a stable internet connection and a noise-free environment. We recommend you to use your earphones for the best experience. Your microphones and videos will be turned off. So if you have any queries, please put it up in the chat box and we'll respond to it. Participate actively and stay on the topic. Respect your instructor, your classmates, and yourself. Be respectful and professional. So these are the 3 membership offers for you, that is bronze, silver, and gold. Since you have registered on the website, you have been upgraded to bronze for the free. If you go for the silver, you will be getting USure Pro University recommendations, smart application tracking, and free 100-hour GRE course. If you go for the gold, you will be getting one-on-one 20 hours IELTS coaching, expert university recommendations, dedicated counselor for the entire application process, which includes statement of purpose, so letter of recommendation, and visa. So if you guys want to upgrade to the silver membership, there is a coupon for you guys. You just have to apply that coupon and you will be registered to upgrade it to silver membership for free. I'll be sharing you the coupon in the chat box. So this is a free profile evaluation with our experts in which you just have to book your slot with our experts and have a call with them for 15-20 minutes in which you will be getting following benefits. You will be getting comprehensive evaluation, university shortlisting, course recommendations, country recommendation, recommendation report at the end of the session, and you will be you can clarify your doubts during the session regarding the study abroad process, which includes shortlisting, application, scholarship, etc. So there is a free live Duolingo classes running on from Monday to Friday from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. These are the online classes and it's a 2-week course. So those students who are interested in attending these free live Duolingo classes, I'll suggest them to kindly enroll for the same. Also, there are free live IELTS classes also running from Monday to Friday from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. You will be getting course recordings. You will also be getting worksheets for your practice. So those who are interested, kindly enroll for the same. And those students who are planning for spring 2024 intake, that is the January intake, kindly reach out to our counselors for the expert counseling. You will be getting to know about university shortlisting. You will be getting benefit of application support, scholarship and loan support, and visa support. So those who are planning for January intake, kindly reach out to our counselors and you will be getting many more elite features along with it. So there is a webinar happening on 2nd September from 7 to 8 p.m. by the speaker Annapurna, who is a certified British Council Master Trainer, on how you can score 7.5 plus band in IELTS. You will be getting to know about IELTS exam pattern. Can you prepare it by yourself or not? You will be getting free resources for the IELTS preparation, tips on listening, reading, writing, and speaking. You'll also be getting to know about smart time management hacks. So those who are interested, kindly register for this webinar and attend this webinar. I'll be sharing the link for this webinar in the chat box. Okay, so now for the free profile evaluation, you just have to go on the website, click on solutions. Under admissions, you have to go on free profile evaluation. Click on free profile evaluation. This screen will be appearing in front of you. Click on book expert slot. Select the date and select the slot timings as per your convenience, and then your slot will be booked. Okay, now I'll tell you that how you can get an access to previous session recording and current session handouts. For this, you have to go on your name over here, go on my test preparation. You'll be able to see GRE Comprehensive Live Classes course. Click on view course. Click on verbal ability. Since it is reading comprehension week 1, you'll be able to find out all the handouts over here. Since it was day 3 yesterday, so you have to go on day 3 recording. And here is the recording for the yesterday's session. For handout also, you can find it out over here. Day 4 long RC handout. Okay. So in this way, you can get an access to previous session recording and current session handout. Also, guys, there is a Telegram group for GRE classes. Everybody, please make sure you do join that group, as you will be finding out all the solution to the handouts in that group. So I have shared you the link for the Telegram link, and coupon also I have shared. And this is the handout for the today's session. Any queries, you can put it up in the chat box at the end of the session. We'll respond to it. Now I request ma'am to please take over this session.
Thank you.
Welcome, ma'am.
Hi, guys. I guess everyone doing good. Good evening to all. Yes, I could see thumbs up here. Right. So let us start with the second passage. So good evening, Shweta. Right. So we'll be starting off with second passage. Good evening, Irene, Rajani. Good evening, all. Yes. Mm, like yesterday, we were discussing how to tackle the paragraph, isn't it? Passage, especially lengthy passage. We were talking about lengthy passage, and what are the key things that we need to do? We need to first summarize. Why summarizing is important? So that we get connected to the passage, we'll be knowing what exactly we are doing. Otherwise, we'll become very clueless. Okay, so we'll be so clueless where we are, why we are. So all these things happen. That is the thing. Basically, first you need to understand what is happening in the passage. That is summarization. And see, you don't do summarization if you directly go to the questions and if you try to approach to the paragraph. So I don't think you will have that accuracy. And also I really will say that you people will not get interest in doing the passage as well. Okay, you may get irritated at one point of time because short of time, pressure, and not understanding anything from the passage, and you will be clueless what to answer. So therefore, what it is always better, it is always instructed that you people first understand what is happening in the paragraph, because this passage, this comprehensions is not our school comprehensions where, okay, with taking the keywords, you can just go and find your answer. No, it is completely based on understanding. Okay, they are checking your understanding skills, interpretation skills, and language skills on this reading comprehension. So what we have to do, we need to do summarization. Right. After summarization, what are the key things that you need to find out in summarization? What is the topic? So, and what is the argument, and how this argument is moving in the paragraphs, isn't it? That is what we need to find. Then you need to come back to the question box. So first you need to read the question idea, question, each question individually, try to read, understand question. Then once you understand these questions, get back to the passage, see the spot where this idea is discussed, and there your answer will be there. So you need to get back to that spot, you need to read that spot, and once you read that spot, what will be there? So you will be having a kind of this one answer there, and that answer will be your shadow answer. And that shadow answer, now you people come and compare with the options. Exception are there. So for the questions where you may have to read the option first, especially when they have the questions to be answered. So there, but rest other times don't read the this one options first. You need to get the shadow answer, then you need to look at the option. This is the recapitulation of the entire class. Now I am going to share the screen. Let us do the passage. Let us solve the passage here. Guys, don't ever worry about your this one. What is that? The language here. It is really a simple language, I can say. Yes, let me go to passage 2. Okay. So now, guys, so what do we have? So how many paragraphs we have? You people can see the screen. We have first, from how many to market pathologies is the first paragraph. Okay. This is your first paragraph. Yet, from yet to self-support, we have another paragraph. And since to protected is the third paragraph. And as a result of till to labor market problem fourth paragraph. What we need to do here, I have said yesterday also, day before yesterday also. So this one, what is that? Like in the first paragraph only, you can identify the topic of the passage and the argument. And in the second paragraph, in the third paragraph, and the fourth paragraph, the argument will be moving. That means they will be talking about the argument, but they may be supporting the argument, they may be going against the argument, they may be adding new ideas to justify the argument there. Okay, so that is the basic thing here we have. Now, let us, and how is that I said you people to read the passage? I said you people to use the skimming process. Okay, today I'll tell one more method also. Those who are not able to use the skimming process just by reading the first sentence and last sentence, if you are not able to connect, okay, to the paragraph, if you are not able to summarize to the paragraph, what is that we need to do? We need to use our skimming cum scanning method. What is that method? We call it as skimming and scanning. That means the first sentence and the last sentence you try to read in detail, while the mid of the paragraph you just have a glance at it. Okay, that means you just look through it there. Okay, so now let us do the same thing here. So first let us read this thing in detail. How many really suffer as a result of labor market problems? What is it saying? See, when you're reading also, I said you people need to understand and read. It is not like this. You should not read something now, how I am reading now. How many really suffer from as a result of labor market problem? This is one of the most critical yet contentious social policy questions. That means you people saw that I did not use any punctuation. I did not give any heed to any kind of understanding. I just read this. This is the common way of students reading in the exam, and that is why they won't be clear about what is the topic that we have here. Okay, they won't be really, and this one, what is that? Understanding what the topic, or they won't get connected. So whenever we have the punctuations, try to break there, give a pause, read, and understand. How many really suffer as a result of labor market? It is saying, it's a question. How many actually suffer from the labor market problems? And they are saying that this question is very critical and yet very important to answer social policy questions. Okay, this is one of the most critical yet contentious social policy question. It is very critical question, but not only that, it should be very importantly considered here. So guys, so this is the first sentence we have. In this sentence only, you have topic also, you have the argument also. So can you just type out and tell me what is the topic here? The topic is here. What is the topic? Type out, guys. Quickly. It should be an interactive class. Is it unemployment? Okay. So problems in labor market problems. Yes, guys, it is labor market problems. See, labor market problems means it is not just unemployment, guys. Okay, let us not try to assume this. Now, this is what our general knowledge. So when we are doing this, don't try to use the general knowledge here. I've said that what you're reading, only you fit yourself to that particular, this one, understanding or reading, not anything other than that here. Okay, so that is the thing we need to do. Yes, the idea here, they're talking about labor market problems. Okay, now what is the argument here? What is the argument? The argument is they're not sure about the numbers. So actually, how many suffer from this labor market problem? Why this is the most critical yet contentious social policy question. It is one of the difficult question to be answered, and also one of the important question. That means how many actually suffer from the labor market problem is not easily, we can't easily find it out. And so why we can't easily find it, we can't easily find it out also, and it is one of the important question also. That is what they are trying to say. Now let me go for the last sentence. See guys, I'm not using for this passage also mid of the paragraphs. Why? Because we need to just connect here. Okay, just we need to know what is happening. Then if the question requirement, will come back to passage and we'll read whatever is required. So the last sentence will be what? Where is the last full stop? The year. And where is its before year? It is most of those counted by the poverty statistics are elderly or handicapped or have family responsibilities which keep them out of the labor force. So the poverty status are by no means an accurate indicator of labor market pathologies. That means here they are saying that, okay, in poverty statistics, who all they will be counting? Elderly people, handicapped people, and the family which has a responsibilities. Okay, so but these people are not among the labor force. Why? Because they are not actually suffering from the labor means work market. Okay, so therefore these people does not belong to labor market. Hence, so the poverty statistics we cannot be considered to understand how many actually suffer from this pathologies, labor market pathologies. Okay, that means here they are trying to say, because the people whom we are including in poverty statistics are not the people who also will be a part of labor force, that means workforce. Hence, so they won't be suffering what is happening because of the workforce or because of the labor market. Therefore, what we cannot take poverty statistics as an indicator of the market pathologies. So now what they are, first paragraph is talking about what, guys? So they spoke about, so it is very difficult for us to understand how many actually suffer from labor market problem. And then ultimately they said that poverty statistics could not be taken to understand how many actually suffer from the labor market problems. Why? They gave the reason there, isn't it? This is the first sentence and last sentence we have. This is what in the first paragraph. Let us try to see the next paragraph. Yet there is a test. Whatever they said here, na, so that opposite they will be, or they will be giving some contrary or the concession ideas here. Yet there are also many ways our social statistics underestimate the degree of labor market related hardship. Now here we are saying, just now they said poverty statistic is not fit in giving us the idea. Now we have one more. What is that? We have social statistics also. Even that will not be giving us, it is underestimating. That means it is not giving us the clear picture of how many actually suffer from labor market problems. Okay, this is the one more thing. That means the social statistics also will not give us any right connection to how many people suffer from labor market problems or hardship. Look at the way so nicely they are using the different words here. Okay, same ideas, but they are presenting in different way. Now, what is the last sentence we have? Low wages and repeated or prolonged unemployment frequently interact to undermine the capacity for self-support. That means, see, social statistics cannot give us the clear picture. They are explaining here why. Low wages, okay, and repeated and prolonged unemployment. You can see that sometimes what happens, people will be having very low wages, and not only that, in 1 year 3 times 4 times they will not have job, or in 1 year 7-8 months, so they will not be having the job. Even these people are all suffering from what? Labor market. But so that will not be considered in the social statistics. So repeated, interact to undermine the capacity of self-support. That's what this low wages, and if they are frequently losing the job, so that will make the people not to even self-support here. Okay, so this is what the basic idea. That means social statistics, no. And they're also giving one more reason. What is that? So yeah, so low wages and unemployment is also one of the reason. So why people suffer actually. Now, here they are saying, since the number experiencing this complete thing is one paragraph, guys, that complete thing. So finally, income transfers in our country have also focused on elderly, disabled, this, neglecting the needs of the working poor, so that the dramatic expansion of cash and in-kind transfer does not necessarily mean that those failing in the labor market are adequately protected. So what is this trying to say? But whatever the support they are doing, the income transfers and all of these things, that is only given to what? Elderly people, disabled people, dependent, and these people. But it is not considering the needs of the working poor. That means since they are working, they consider that they are not suffering from labor market. So working poor also will be there who won't be getting all these income transfers, because of which we can say that so failing in the labor market are not adequately protected. That means those people who are failing in the market, so they won't be protected by the fund transfer. Why? Because one another set of people are focused here. Okay, now this is what that means. What second paragraph is telling, that social statistic is also not helping us to understand how many actually suffer from the labor market. And finally they are saying that whatever the help they are giving, that is not reaching one set of people who are basically working poor. Okay, so therefore it won't protect the people who actually fail in the labor market. Now, the last sentence is trying to say, last paragraph, as a result of contrary evidence, it is uncertain whether those suffering seriously as a result of market problem, numbers in hundreds or thousands or this, hence whether high levels of joblessness can be tolerated or must be countered by job creation or economic stimulus. Now they are saying, because of these contradictory ideas, we feel that so we really don't know whether hundreds are suffering, thousands of people are suffering, or so millions of people are suffering. And also we should know that whether this high level of joblessness can be tolerated, or we need to counter this idea by job creation or economic stimulus. Okay, that is one complete sentence. There is only one area of agreement in this debate, that the existing poverty. But from this debate, what we are having, so we can say that we have poverty, employment, earning statistics. They're all not giving us the enough statistics to know how many actually suffer from labor market problem. This is what we basically have in this passage. Okay, so totally, what is the summary, guys? They're talking about how many actually suffer from labor market problem. In one paragraph, first paragraph, they said that poverty statistics is not good enough to understand this. In the second, social statistics will not understand. And ultimately, ultimatum is what? So hence, we'll not be knowing how many actually suffer. So, and also we even don't, one thing we need to agree, whatever the statistics that has been given, that is not explaining your, what is that? So how many actually suffer from the market problem here, guys? So this is the entire meaning that we have here. Now, you people, I'll give you 1 minute time, whatever we left over in the mid of the paragraph, from unemployment to families. You read this and just check it out whether this idea is different from whatever we discussed in the paragraph 1. Just go through and tell me, because you should not blindly say, yes, ma'am has said this, we need to do this. No, You should verify also na, whether our method is useful or not. You try to read the mid of the paragraph and see whether you will be having something else here, or so any new idea is presented here. You just try to check it out here. 1 minute time I'll be giving, because second paragraph we read, so did you guys go through it? Yeah, I'll go for now. Second paragraph also, try to see the mid of the part. Now, guys, this is economic based passages. Usually, economic based passages are considered to be quite complicated. That's the reason we have picked this economic based passage. So, now you can see that. So, here, what we have understood what is happening. No matter what jargons they used, what words they used, you saw that we have understood what is the main concept, why they have presented this passage. Now you people all know here. And did you guys see anything different in this mid of the paragraph, guys? Just acknowledge this. Did you find anything different in the passage? आप लोग कुछ अलग सा कोई भी इंफॉर्मेशन देखे हो इस पैराग्राफ में? Tell me. Or it is all the same thing, they are explaining and giving the evidences quickly. If you tell, then I'll go for this one. Yes, Gayatri, it's very this one. Correct. So they are just giving. Don't you think if we read all these things in between, in the beginning only, you will be wasting time? And also the kind of evidences or the explanation they have given is very tricky one. So we may miss on the main idea. We may not get the real summary if you just focus on those particular things. Therefore, what we need to do, you can use this skimming process. Yeah, in the beginning, so 1 or 2 days or even 1 week, you may not be comfortable with this so skimming process. But however, okay, so as you go on, so you will see that you will be very comfortable with this skimming process. Now, let us try to answer the thing here. Now, which of the following is the principal topic of the passage? Now you know the topic. What is the main topic of the passage, or the main idea of the passage, or main argument of the passage? You need to tell now. So you people know what has happened. I don't think we have to get back to the passage again. Already summary is with you guys. So summary is with you, and now you people, so try to pick the answer. Now don't get back to the passage. I'm not taking you people to the passage. So until and unless it is a specific detailed question. Now tell me. So look at this. You know what is the summary? On the summary that you have retained, tell me, so which sentence will be, which option will be your answer? Quickly. But when you need to have the elimination also. Properly eliminate and give me the best answer. Start quickly. E. Okay, Gayatri gave me he, Irene gave E, Ankita E. Yes. What about others? What about others? Guys, everyone need to answer, right? Kindly answer. Give a try. Option E, Selvarajan, Sakshi E, E, Kushbu, good. So yes, it is E here. So now, what causes labor? Let me tell you why it is E. What causes labor market pathologies that result in suffering? Are they talking what is causing labor market problem? Are they saying lower wages? Are they saying it is the unemployment? It is the discrimination? Are they saying that? No. So therefore, it is not. Why income measures are imprecise in measuring the degrees of poverty? They are not taking one particular thing. Why income measures is imprecise or is not sufficient? Therefore, it's also a partial idea here. Which of the currently used statistical procedures are the best for estimating? Are they talking any best one? They were only finding the faults there. So C is also not your answer. Where the areas of agreement are among poverty, employment, and earning figures. Are their agenda is to find out what is the agreement? So where we have the similarities between the poverty, employment, and earning figures. Are they talking about this? No, right? So, therefore, what if you see E, it is giving us the idea how social statistics give an unclear picture of the degree of hardship caused by low wages and insufficient employment opportunity. This is what is given throughout the passage. It is not given at one shot. This is given throughout the passage there. So therefore, without summarization, I don't think we could have got this answer as E. Let it be principal topic, primary topic, main idea. So conclude this one, the central idea or the title. You need to have the summary here. Okay. The author uses labor market problems in 1 to 2 to refer which of the following. Now, the author has used this labor market problems to refer to which of the following. Let us see here. See, without, we may be knowing the answer there, but we don't want to take the risk. So just try to see what is telling in this first sentence here. How many really suffer as a result of labor market problem? This is one of the most critical and yet contentious social policy question. That means that is a question for them. How many? It is unclear how many actually suffer from the market. Okay, so let us try to see here. Now tell me, what is it? You people analyze, strike out the wrong thing, and then give me the this one. What it is? But give me the answer, guys. I'm waiting for you guys. Okay, D. Irene has given D. Sai has given D. Yes. Others, come out. Ankita, D. Yes. Quick. Give me. It's a clear cut. We have summarized so well that you people need to, what is that? You know what is happening here. Is it talking about the overall causes of poverty? No, it is not. It is labor market problems. Here is not defining about, so what is that? Our labor, this one, overall causes of poverty. Balki, we were using the poverty statistics also. What we were doing? We were using the poverty statistic to measure the labor market problem. So therefore, what A is also not our answer. Deficiency in the training, this is out of the box. Look at the options. See, why I specify and I go with the thing here is because you need to know how these options are, how non-relative it will be, how close it will be to the answer, and how minutely different it will be from the answer. So that is what I wanted to show you guys here. Okay. Therefore, so deficiency in the training, this they are not talking about. Trade relation among producers of the goods, are we talking about this? No, there. Shortage of jobs providing adequate income, it could be the thing, isn't it? They were talking about, so the shortages of jobs providing adequate, sufficient income. That was the agenda, what they are talking about, this labor market problems. So D could be your answer. And then we have E also. Let us see. Strikes and inadequate supplies of labor. Are they talking about strikes and inadequate supplies? No. So therefore, what is the answer here? D is the answer. Very good, guys. So very nice analysis you people have done. Very good. So let us go for the next question. Okay. Now, this is again what type of question, guys? See, now I'll be telling you what type of question also and what is the approach that we are doing, just like yesterday. Okay, I'll take you people to the spot. You need to find the shadow answer. Then you need to come and compare here with the ideas. The author contrasts the 1930s with the present in order to show that. That means the author is trying to do some differences, trying to compare here something that happened in 1930 and with the present thing. See, the question is also so tricky here. Okay, so it is saying the author is trying to contrast 1930s with the present. The thing is not very clear, but we know only one thing, that there is something which has happened even in 1930 and even in the present time, and that has been compared here. So let us try to know what they are doing. So we can't just randomly come and give the answer. Why? Because it is specific, detailed question. So what is lingering in our mind? Something happened in 1930 and in the present time. So when you see, where do you find this 1930s and everything? It is here. So therefore, let us try to read this for second sentence here. You people read and understand here. In many ways, our social statistics exaggerate the degree of hardship presents. The social statistics, it only simply exaggerate. Even this much is there, it is showing this much, the hardship. Unemployment does not have the same dire consequences today as it did in 1930s, when most of the unemployed were the primary breadwinners, when income and earnings were usually much closer to the margin of subsistence, and when there was no countervailing social programs for those failing in the market. If you see here, whatever the effect, what is that? So this idea from unemployment, if you see, whatever the unemployment right now has effect on the people is not the same as the effect that was in 1930. Why? In 1930, according to them, the consequences were very serious. Why? Because the people who were unemployed in 1930, they were the sole breadwinners. It seems breadwinners in the sense they were the only people who were working there. Okay, so they were the only people who were working, and also the earnings was not very huge that they can this one handle this unemployment. Even the wages were very less, and not only that, they didn't had any supporting programs, so for the people who were failing in the labor market. So this is the idea we have. So now tell me, what is the answer? I have explained you the answer. 1930s problem with regards to unemployment was very high when compared to today's unemployment problem. Yes. So, yeah, I could see Gayatri giving the answer. Sai also. Hatam, very good. Yes. Sakshi, Ankita, good. Very good, guys. Salvarajan, others, everyone. We have 20 plus students here. So we need you people to answer. All 20 and above students, you people need to answer here. Okay. So at least that time you will understand whether you are able to pick the answers or not there. Okay. So therefore, yes, the perfect answer is B. So A, we can't. More employed were unemployed in 1930s. We know this one, we can't take out. We can't know whether like more number of people were unemployed in 1930 or present time. They're only talking that the effect of unemployment was very high in 1930 when compared to present time. Okay. So therefore, we cannot see. What is the this one trap here? We know they were talking about unemployment. They were talking about more number of people are affected, severity, everything. So therefore, what we'll think, oh, this must be the answer. Actually, this is not our answer. A is not answer. Unemployment now has a less severe effect. Yeah, that is what they are saying. So the same dire of consequences is not there in 19th in this one present time. Social programs are more needed now. Are they talking about that in that thing? No. There now is a great proportion of elderly and handicapped. So this is also not related to our question. Poverty has increased since 1930s. This is also not bothering us. They were talking about like what happened in 1930, which was the idea was contrasted. Remember every bit of the word that we are reading here. Okay. Now let us go for the fourth question. Which of the following proposals best responds to the issues raised by the author? Which of the following proposals best respond to the issues raised by the author? Where the issues were raised in the last year, isn't it? So what is that? There is only one area of agreement in the debate, that the existing poverty, employment and earning statistics are inadequate. What is the author trying to say? The author is trying to say we have a problem on what? So poverty, employment and earning statistics. They are not inadequate. They are inadequate. So one of their primary applications. That means, so they are not sufficient to measure the consequences of the labor market problem there. Hence, so what we can say, so basically whatever the statistics we have, so that is not sufficient to decide the labor market problem. Now you people may be thinking, ma'am, we may have something else in the paragraph 1, paragraph 2 also. Why you did not read that? They were asking what is the question. Let me take you people to the question again. Which of the following proposals can best respond to the issues raised by the author? Whatever the author has raised the issues, okay, what we can do here, so what solution we can take, what is the issue the author has raised? Everywhere is trying to say that poverty statistic is not sufficient, so your social statistics is not sufficient to understand the labor market problem. So here, that is the thing we basically have. So here you can see that, so these statistics are not sufficient. These statistics are not appropriate. So therefore, we need to have a proper, sufficient, so statistics to determine the labor market problem. This is what we can say. Now, let us get back to the passage and check out, the questions, and check out the answers here. So tell me, which one will go with our question? You people only tell. C. Okay. C. I could see C's answers coming out. What about others? Guys, tell me. Yeah, it is all C. Very true. See, why I'm making the shadow answer. I want you people to develop this idea. So it is not like, what is that? Okay, we'll go just and we'll go see and we'll try to pick. No. See, what was the issue? Throughout the passage, he was saying that the statistics are not giving us the clarity, isn't it? Even in the last also, he said, one thing we need to agree in the thing is that we don't have a right statistics that can give us the explanation how many actually suffer. That was the issue. So what will be the solution for this? The solution for this will be, definitely, if we have a proper statistics, we may solve the problem, isn't it? So therefore, what we picked up our idea C. That is this is the importance of identifying the shadow answer. If you have the shadow answer, see, none of you gave a wrong answer. Everyone gave correct answer. Why? Because you knew what the question wanted here. So if you will not be knowing what the question needs, so then only you people will get confused with the options. And also see guys, here we don't have any small one word, two word this one options also. Such big sentences we have. In spite of these big sentences, why did you people pick the right answer? Because you knew what we wanted for that question. So that is what we need to identify, what we need for the this one question. So then your process of answering will be very easy here. Okay, so now let me go for the next question. The author's purpose in citing those who are repeatedly unemployed during a 12-month period is most probably to show that. Here, it is again a specific detailed question. What it is? It is a specific detailed question here, guys. They are asking us, see, you need to understand this question. The author's purpose in citing means why is author telling or why is author presenting that the idea of those who are repeatedly unemployed during a 12-month period. So that means those who are repeatedly unemployed during 12-month period is most probably, why is he using that particular idea in his this one paragraph? Why is he using this? Where did we have about this repeated unemployment and all? In which paragraph we had, guys? Second paragraph. Very good. So in second paragraph we had, that is the reason. See, summarization will tell you or will give you the idea. So in which paragraph what we have. So only we are not going again back to these, all these things, first paragraph and all. We directly go on to what? Second paragraph. So here they were talking about, so prolonged unemployment, so etc. So let us try to see. In the second paragraph, since the numbers experiencing joblessness at some time during the year is several times the numbers unemployed in any month. Those who suffer as a result of forced idleness can equal or exceed average annual unemployment. Even though only a minority of the jobless in any month really suffer. That means what they are saying, people who suffer from this. See, I'm explaining this why even you people also need to understand whatever they say. The number of people experiencing this joblessness at any point of time in the year is several times the number unemployed in any month. Say, for example, in this month we have 100 people unemployed. But the people who have this repeated joblessness, okay, so they will be more than the people who will be unemployed in 1 month. Even the statistics, if you see also, the repeated unemployment will be more, it seems. But however, they are saying that only few people who are jobless in any month actually suffer. That means what? The people who have this repeated unemployment will not actually suffer a lot as compared to people without job there. Is that the thing? If you want, you people read from since to suffer, you try to read and understand this. I'm giving you 1 minute time, you try to read and understand this idea. Now, tell me, what should be your answer? What is the answer? Yeah, it is all for you. You know what is that? That means people who have this repeated unemployment will not actually have serious sufferings, isn't it? Therefore, what? What is the answer? D. Yes, good. Arbaz, Bhumika, good. Gayatri, good. Kushbu, good. I could see even other people's also answering here. Bira, good. So very good, guys. It is D. Why? Because there they said minority, actually minority of the people will suffer. That means what? Majority will not be suffering from this repeated joblessness, isn't it? So therefore, what is that we have? A majority of those who are jobless at any one time will not suffer severe hardship. They will not be having that much of hardship here. Okay, so this is the thing that we have. That means what we did, we took the idea, we understood what is the question idea, we went to the spot, and don't you think that our answer was in the spot only? Whether it was somewhere else? No, right? So that's what. So we say your answers will be there only the thing is you need to locate the spot there. Now, the author states that this is also specific detailed question. The author states that mitigating effect of social programs involving income transfers on the income level of low income people is not often felt by. That means whatever the social programs are there with regards to income transfers, that is not felt by which group of people. So basically, where this income transfers were spoken about, in which paragraph, guys? Where they were speaking about the income transfers? In the second paragraph. Yes. Last sentence. We had read this also. Now get back there where they are talking about the income transfers. You are going here only to this part. You are going and you are seeing here. Finally, income transfers in our country have always focused on elderly, disabled, and dependent, neglecting the needs of the working poor. That means what? These people have the access to income transfers, but who is not getting the access? It is neglecting the needs of working poor means what? So they are not getting working poor. So basically, employed poor people are not getting this income transfers. Your answer is there only. Tell me. A. Yeah, very good. So this is what the answer is. Don't you think the passages are easier? Now, see, when we read the passage, it was economic based. So we were a little stressed. Oh, what kind it would be. We won't be knowing what is happening here, everything, isn't it? But look at the way, how easily we are solving it. Okay. Next question. According to the passage, one factor that causes unemployment on earning figures to overpredict the amount of economic hardship is. So, here they are saying, according to the passage, we have one factor. There is one factor that causes unemployment and earning figures to overpredict the amount of economic hardship. Why is that? Where they are talking about that? So, where we have that? Tell me. It is over predicting. Where we have that? Exaggerated. In the fourth para, see? See, in the second paragraph only it is. There are also many ways as social statistics underestimate the degree of labor market related. The unemployment counts exclude the millions of fully employed workers whose wages are so low that their families remain in poverty. This unemployment statistics, what is the problem here? It only counts the people who has no job. but it will not be counting the people who actually have a job, but their salary is so less that they are, what is that, they are in the poverty level. Okay, so that is the thing here. So that is the basic thing we have. So therefore what we can say, according to the passage, the unemployment and earning figures very low. Unemployment is only considering the people who has the job, who has no job. But here earning figures shows that people with jobs, with low paid jobs, are actually poor there. So therefore, this is what we basically have. Now you tell me what is the answer here. What is the answer? Is it C? Yeah, unemployment counts do not include those who work for low wages and remain poor. Isn't it? The question was so complicated, even to understand. But when you understood the question, when you went back to the spot where we had this, so don't you think that you could pick the answer here? Guys, this practice we want you people to do. Okay, so that is why we are showing practically these passages. So why we are answering the question, because we need to this one. Now the conclusion stated in lines 33 and 39 about the number of people who suffer as a result of forced idleness demands primarily on the point that why is this forced idleness is happening. The number of people who suffer as a result of forced idleness. So we have spoken where? Mostly in the second paragraph only, na? We have here in the second paragraph. See, since the number experiencing joblessness at some time during the year is several times the number unemployed in any month, those who suffer as a result of forced idleness can equal or exceed average annual unemployment, even though only a minority of them actually suffer. That means the numbers, okay, the numbers who actually suffer from a this one result of forced idleness, it may equal or exceed the actual annual unemployment, it seems, but its effect will not be that much, isn't it? So therefore now you check it out, what should be the answer here? What is the answer that we have? Tell me, is it A? No, A is not the answer. D? Yeah. So we can say that at different times, so during the year, different people are unemployed. Okay. At different times during the year, we have different people who are unemployed. Got it, guys? See, A cannot be. In times of high unemployment, there are some people who do not remain unemployed. Is this the fact they have said there? They did not said this. Na? We had a shadow answer there. So this is not the thing. So D, at different times in a year, different people are unemployed. That is the reason what is happening. We have like more people. The count of prolonged idleness will be more than even the people who are actually unemployed there. Okay. So that is the thing we basically have here. So guys, I guess you people got to know so how to solve this passages, isn't it? So now tell me what doubts you people have. You can ask all the this one, all of your doubts. No doubts? Pakka? Why can't it be C in the last question? See, what was C option? Yeah. C is those in forced idleness include besides unemployed, both under. Did they say anywhere we had underemployed, part-time workers, and those not actively seeking job? Whether they said anything about this, whether this was mentioned in the passage? No, right? If it is not mentioned in the passage, then why will be taking that, Ankita? We are not supposed to, what is that? Guess the answer or take the answer from our mindset. ठीक है, Ankita? Yes. Any other doubts you people have? Okay. So